Whistleblowing is defined as a person who exposes any sort of information or activity that is deemed illegal, unethical, or not correct within an organization that is either private or public. To expand on our basic understanding of the concept of whistleblowing, we'll discuss the United States laws that are most significant to the topic. Each employee should understand that if they report behavior that they feel is unethical, they are not only acting in the best interest of society, but they are protected by law against being fired. If they are in fact fired, they would more than likely have a lawsuit on their hands. Employees are also protected by the OSHA Act from 1970. They are given a set time frame following these retaliatory actions in which they must file a complaint. Following the complaint, research is conducted to ensure the alleged crime was not be. There are a few violation categories that the OSHA Whistleblower Protection Program enforces and protects employees under. These are environmental, financial reform, motor vehicle safety, food safety, health insurance reform, airline, commercial motor carrier, and consumer products. These are a few laws more specific to the crime being committed that also protect the employee. For example, environmental laws protect clean air and water. Where whistleblowing is important to society, there are still many drawbacks. These drawbacks are, and not limited to, challenges of trust. A whistleblower is hard to trust after such actions. Where the decision may be the correct one, a company encourages employees to use internal actions so that they may monitor activities before the employee goes elsewhere. Retaliation. Whereas retaliation is legal, it still happens. A punishment can range from being fired, a change in job duties, exclusion from key meetings, or even threats against family members. Broken chain of command. Bypassing management and going straight to the press encourages a lack of trust for management. This causes a hectic environment and a negative company image. Organizational repercussions. This behavior can bring legal or market-related consequences. If a leader or employee is knowingly involved in such acts, they should expect some sort of punishment. The company itself should expect a negative image and maybe a fall in profits. Lengthy lawsuits. These are often very expensive, and you will experience intrusive questions that may even expose your private life. You also have to go through numerous stages where the government chooses to support you or not. And obviously, the company will try to run your patience out by slowing down the process as much as possible. Labeled. You don't want to be known only as the one who whistleblowed. It could hurt your career within or outside of the company of which is being accused. Where whistleblowing is seen in a negative light, there are some positive, which again are and not limited to personal honor. In many cases, the whistleblower already reported negative actions to upper management and clearly were ignored. By whistleblowing, they know they have done the right thing by standing up for their beliefs and principles. Empower others. By whistleblowing, they protect future employees from wrongdoings of the company. Often the company will fire those of whom were responsible for the wrongdoings and push to try and make the company better. Possible financial windfalls. The government wants to encourage others to come forward and speak up. Normally, they cover emotional and lawyer fees, but the whistleblower could also be rewarded for their honesty. If the employee has to reimburse the government, you may receive payment for playing a key role in the discovery. Strengthen bonds. Some employees, spouses, and friends will stand beside you through all the tough times during the case. This creates a team aura. Protection from the law. Many laws are written specifically to protect and encourage whistleblowers. These laws not only protect them from negative retaliation and anyone who tries to stop them, but also awards them for their service.